Hey folks, welcome back to Medieval Minecraft Creations with Mad Rabbit. I haven't done an episode in quite a while. Kind of want to go over a few things I've been working on here off the air. Just doing some improvements still, as I was kind of like we were kind of doing a lot recently in the main keeps area where there's a courtyard kind of in front of it. So I've been adding just some trees and decorative stuff like this. Not a whole lot. Kind of left some of the design stuff I was showing from last episode up there. Um, but not really a whole lot. I haven't really been doing much with Minecraft lately. And I think you guys kind of deserve an episode since I've really not made one in like a very long time. And the amount I've been doing these episodes have been diminishing. So I kind of felt like, I feel obligated to come back. So what I'm going to do is I still like the game. I want to make my point clear. I do still like the game. It's just I've been disappointed with what's not been added and what's been added. And I'm thinking to myself, like, there's so much more they could be doing with a game like this that I'm waiting for them to start coming out with some decent content, some new content. And what I'm hoping to do is get back into this again. I am sort of thinking also of starting another project. It's sort of going to be medieval fantasy based, and some of the buildings from this particular world would be transplanted into that world. And I actually made the video and rendered it, and I was going to upload it, but I said, well, I want to make sure I'm going to do this because I'm not sure I want to do it because it's a project that's even bigger than this. It's basically going to do a lot of work with the editor. I use MCEdit. The link is always in the description. The flatten things and make mountains and things like that, and I'm trying to concentrate on doing what I'm doing here at the same time I'm talking. So yeah, it's sort of the plan is I had this idea all along when I've been doing Minecraft about making my own world, which I know some of you are probably saying, well, isn't that sort of what you're doing here? But this was sort of just like a random bunch of stuff, whereas the world I want to create is a world I used to make. I had maps for and things I developed ideas for back when I was going to write a book about sort of a fantasy setting, a little bit like Lord of the Rings, that kind of stuff. Where it was going to have like epic landscapes and big mountains and things that are like this in there, but a little more organized, I guess, or just a little, I don't know, more stylized. And I keep hoping that the company that makes Minecraft, Mojang, would actually start adding in some more decorative blocks so I can actually get started on the project that I want to do. And I don't want to rely upon mods. I mean, possibly I could wait for the mod API to come out, but they've been delaying that now for a good year. So I don't know when that's going to happen. And I did make mention of some of this stuff, like in my channel update video recently, which actually was not too recently, it was a couple weeks ago. But you guys have to understand, I do mention a lot of stuff in these update videos, and you're meant to see them. I don't like to always repeat myself, but sometimes I do because I know only some people watch the update videos. So hopefully you guys make a habit when I actually do have an update video. I am oftentimes addressing Minecraft related issues in them. I almost always will. And some of the other games. I realize some of you don't like the other games. That's fine. Just don't watch them or whatever. I usually try to put Minecraft ahead of the rest of them, in fact. So I did feel a little bit guilty that I haven't given you an episode in this show for like quite some time now. And I've been wanting to do different projects and stuff, but it's hard to bring yourself to do it when you're preoccupied with other games, and I'm trying to balance a lot of shows at once right now. And like I said before, and I think Minecraft's time I'm not saying it's done, but I'm saying is unless they start coming out with some new stuff, that its popularity is not as on fire as it once was. Which doesn't mean I'm quitting the game by any stretch. It means believe me, I'm gonna still be making stuff here for probably forever with Minecraft. It's just gonna be there's gonna be times when I feel burned out on it, which is sort of what I've been feeling lately. I've been a little burned out on Minecraft, so I haven't been doing much. So yeah, so as I'm building here, I figured I'd just at least tell you guys my feelings on the matter. So what I think I'm going to do here is it'll be up by 2, but we'll have another layer like this going in there, and I'm here. Maybe I'll have some trees and some other stuff. So yeah. So that is basically where I'm at now. I don't know if I'm going to upload this video now, soon, or to explain the project. I almost thought about maybe just dumping the video, and just explaining it to you now. And who knows? You know what I plan on doing with this show right now is instead of doing standalone projects where, hey, this is how you build this, and this is where you build that. I've had look, I have 120 episodes in the old season 1, and now we're on season 2. So I've done basically everything there is to do in this. I could obviously do different styles of building and whatnot, but so I'm telling you guys, if there's stuff that you want to see built, I probably already built it, and they go check out the old episodes. But I'm not saying I'm not going to build new projects. I am actually, because I'm going to need to make new projects for this new world. Because what I'm going to do is each town is going to have like its own architectural style to it, so it's going to be kind of different. And I'm already messing up here. I didn't really need to make that. Yeah, so yeah, there's going to be more building projects on here, so you don't really have to worry. It's going to be tutorials. The thing is, the viewership in this show has dropped off also, and I think I do chalk that up to the fact that Minecraft just probably isn't as popular as it once was. Everyone's show is basically just building, and you can only do so much with the adventure mode too. And survival and adventure mode is really, the game itself needs more depth. It needs more stuff in it, and I'm not talking just a few things, but quite a few things it's lacking. I thought I'd make this an episode where I'm sort of doing landscaping work to give you guys some ideas on how to landscape, but also I like talking during these episodes and giving you some ideas and just talking. You know, because what's the freaking point of watching this show if all you're doing is watching me lay down blocks? Because honestly, it's something that everyone else is doing too. So, you know, but even their shows are feeling the hurt. So, yeah, that's the way it is. So what I'm going to do is probably just do a lot of shows like this, maybe even multiple shows in a row. I'm just basically just streaming whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm building, and it's going to be kind of winging it. And every so often you're going to have some tutorial episodes. That's the way it's going to be. I don't, you know, that's just the way it is. I can't think of too many more ideas. I'm thinking of a lot of the building projects I'm going to do in this new project. I'm most likely going to build whatever new things I need to build. I'll do it in this show. So when I do start that project, there'll be more things to do. So let's get a little view from the road of this first. So you can still walk up on this. Yeah, it's not too bad, I guess. Something needs to be done with these areas where there's really not much there, you know what I mean? So I just fill this in. Yeah, I think the most recent update, which is what really disappointed me with this game, they added fireworks and enchanting books. Now I don't know about you, but that is not really what I had in mind for an update. There's a million and one ideas out there you can implement into this game. So I don't understand why they're doing things like this, which really they're just useless to me as a creator. They're useless. They're good for an adventure mode, like well, not the fireworks, but the enchanting books, I suppose. If you're doing adventure maps, adventure maps, which I think is good because it'd be neat for people to turn in their works into adventure maps and stuff. So that's good. So let's see here. We're gonna want to put some trees in here. Let's see. Let's stick with this type. Do I want to do this all symmetrical or just kind of random here? Yeah, let's just see. I want to give them enough space to kind of breathe, but it's not going to be counted out here. I'll go down one. Like that. Then put those in, and they'll probably pop up naturally on their own, but trying to think of some decorations I could do around them. To actually do something like this. Yeah, so disappointment galore, and I'm sure you guys have been missing me from doing the Minecraft stuff. Kind of concentrating on two of my other shows right now, and I intend to do those still. It's just I'm trying to work Minecraft back in. I needed a break from it, though. That's really what it boils down to. And so I've gotten my break now. I'm going to try and continue with this every so often. Might not get as many episodes as frequently as I used to, but we'll see. If I do a lot like this, it might be an easier format for me to do. I'm going to throw in these like torches here because I want some lighting up here, but more for mood lighting. You know what I mean? So you won't see them from the road really too much. So, except from that side, which is fine because I'm going to maybe try to block that with something. We're going to put some scattered hedges in here maybe. How's that? I'm kind of randomize it. No, it's going to change it up, but I don't see the point. And I don't know if I like that one. Just kind of need something that kind of blocks or obstructs the view from the road from that one. Yeah, you'll still see it. It's just you know. Okay, where are we going here with this? And just pop those. Okay, nice and big because I gave them a lot of room. Yeah, so a lot of what I'm going to be doing in this new world is going to be like making mountains. Like everything in the land is going to be made. In fact, I might as well just tell you exactly what the next project is. The next project, I'm calling it Project Esper for now, because that's the name of the world I had sort of created. And to what extent I'll do this, I don't know. I mean, to how deep I'll go into this, I don't know. I sort of want to. Let's just say this. I generated a map in this game that's a super flat world, and in that you can actually adjust the parameters in game. So if you haven't made a super flat world yet, go in there, and there's instead of just picking the one that's like huge biomes, or I forget, there's a couple options, but then you got to do the one with a where you customize your own, right? Um, so there's a way. I almost have to like learn the number system for objects. You can actually do some neat stuff. So what I did was I generated a world with it's a super flat world. Nothing's in it. It's like basically like 2 layers of dirt, or I mean grass, and um, like 60 something layer, like 59 layers of this type of the regular stone, and then a layer of bedrock at the bottom. And so you have, it's just like this world except for flat. It's just basically like a standard world except for completely flat. Um, and the great thing about it is when you generate a super flat world, at least it seems to me, I haven't run into any problems yet, is that all the problems I've been complaining about over the past couple of years now about the biomes in here. The super flat world is all your standard temperate biome. There's no deserts, no swamps, and so I'm like a kid in a candy store right now. I don't have to deal with that. I'm very happy. Let's just say that when I generated that and I chose one direction. I went off for 2 full days and 2 full nights of flying. So imagine me doing this. See how the pace I'm going flying? 2 full days, 2 full nights. It ended up being, I think if I remember where's the thing here? You see how up here on the little stats, there's a DX, and then it gives you a number, and it says 77. That's how many, how many blocks away you are from the spawn point on the x-axis or whatever it is. So it ended up being about 25,000. Now that's the extreme northern border of the map I'm going to fully generate. I haven't generated it yet. So it's going to be very difficult to generate even the map for this, because I actually have to go and fly like this and generate the land, and then go that way for 2 full days, which ends up being about 40 minutes of flight time. And then I have to go down like this, and then I don't know, usually like maybe 100, a couple, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, so many, how many chunks I went, I forgot. And then you go back again, like this, back to where you started, another 25,000 back. So the problem is, I want the map to be twice as long as it is side to side. So it would have to be about 50,000 blocks north-south. Because mainly what the whole purpose of this is, I want it to really be for people to really be able to literally take maybe a week to travel on foot from to different places in this world. That's the point. And then I go in and make the terrain, the mountain ranges, the rivers. The only problem is I have to make everything on my own. And that's a problem on a map that large. So I have to make my own mountains, make my own forests. I'll have probably small templates and stuff I'll use. And that's sort of what this world is. This world we're in now, the one I've been using for the first season here, and now I'm into the second season. This world is the testing ground for the other one, because it's sort of the idea I had before. Now, if you're asking how long would it take for me to get something like that done, a lifetime. It would never get done. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain I'll never get it done, and I'll quit some halfway through, or they'll make a Minecraft 2 and Minecraft 1 will be obsolete, or something will happen, or I'll have a computer crash and I'll lose it and I'll just get so frustrated I quit. I don't know, something will happen that'll probably end up sidetracking me on this wonderful journey I'm going to embark on. But yeah, ultimately I would like to, make it an adventure map, make dungeons and things in it, and just interesting stuff. But you can't really begin on something like this until they actually put a few more block types in, because like I said, I wanted different colored roof types for different stair types, and there's a lot that I would like to add it in. And me personally, I don't want to make it have any mods on it. So unless they make the mod API really easy to use, then I probably won't really rely on any mods for this. So that'll probably be the next project that I do. Now, whether or not I am actually officially going to start this, I did the travel back and forth 2 times at 40 minutes a piece, so even just generating the map might take me a year or two. I really can't even tell you if I'm even going to have the ambition to do it beyond that, because that's a huge pain just to generate the map. A huge pain. Then I have to like go and take a look at my hand-drawn map and find out where's the coastline, how to draw it on there, where the mountains are, where where the rivers are, where the city's going to be located. Then you have to make the environments around that and make everything work together right, and then you might not work out. It's just there's just so much to it. It blows your mind. I was hoping when I get to those stages that maybe my friend would be able to come back and help me out, but I don't know yet. I don't know what his deal is, so we'll see how that is. So it's just, I guess maybe it's gonna help give me an excuse to build things in Minecraft again. At any rate, you guys will benefit from it, even if I ended up abandoning the project or whatever. So it's not going to be a new series within Minecraft. It's just going to be something I'm working on at the same time I'm working on this. And this is the world in which you'll get a lot of buildings and building projects, and you'll be able to see the process, kinda. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess that's sort of where I'm going with this, but I guess I just won't upload that video, because it's really the only thing in it is what I've just explained to you, and I'm just showing off my super flat world, running around like an idiot trying to render it in. So that really wouldn't be all that interesting a video for you guys to watch anyway. So nothing's been done. Generating the map, flying off on a super flat map is so boring. So I would probably, I'd love to be able to automate the process. Like, oh, what am I doing here? I don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll do something similar to that on this side. One thing I haven't been doing yet is this thing here. I have to remove these two houses. I want to make the tower here a new tower. Actually, I don't really need to destroy this wall. Maybe I do a little bit of it. But these buildings gotta go. So I'm not going to destroy this on air. It'd be kind of boring to watch all that. So I think what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to end this particular episode. I do apologize for the lack of episodes, like I said. And hopefully there'll be new projects in the future. And I'm just sort of relaying you the information about my future plans in Minecraft, which I really do hope is going to help bring me back to the game a little bit more. I can't guarantee anything, but I really am hoping that Mojang gets their act together, starts making some decent content for this again, particularly some of those things I said. I want these wood blocks here, these stairs, but in different colors. I'm talking like red, blues, greens, things like that. So I can make buildings for different themes, for different towns have different themes to them. Just we need more colors and more variation for creators like myself. That's what I'm looking for. So that's what I'm talking about. And that's it. That's really it. I'll just end this one, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully, who knows what the next one will be, me building or just winging it again with some other thing. Maybe I'll do this tower. I'll wreck this off air and sort of make the towers on either end, and I won't bore you with this part again. But we're gonna do some landscaping here near the top, near this wall. I want to make the wall a little more interesting. That's sort of more interesting than this right here. This is interesting here, but this needed to have something in it, supports or indentations. Another thing I could do with this is I could go around and replace blocks like this, because when I made this, if you guys remember, I didn't have these, so that's a whole other project in and of itself. And I was going around inside there doing stuff like this for arches on the inside of our castle. If you remember last episode, I was kind of saying I was going to do that. I'll quickly show that to you as we end. Yeah, please guys, continue to show your support for these shows, because I do get disappointed when no one watches them and no one hits a thumbs up button. They'll say like, "Oh, I like the show," but then they don't support it like they show that they support it. So please do, because that does kind of encourage me to keep going. Yeah, I kind of went back in here and I did the upside down stairs here, and I put stairs on these. So even though you don't really see this stuff, I know it's like, well, I don't even see it or notice it. It's little things like that I'm gonna probably work on here and there too, but that'd be boring for you guys to watch, so I'm not gonna do that stuff on the air. But the thing about the whole biome thing is we won't see this kind of weird crap anymore. Look at this. Desert, swamp, lag. even the light green, kind of like that colder green is like Arctic, and then you have regular green. So yeah, that bothers me. And the water. I made a little pond here, and the water's like darker because we happen to be in a swamp biome, which I don't like. I want it to be clear, like this stuff. Actually, I'm not even sure that's clear. That actually looks swampy. And then you look on the one on the other side, it doesn't look swampy. I finally did finish these things. I decided on a different look for them, but I'm still not happy with the chandeliers. So, but at least they're all uniform now. I didn't like the diamond look. Didn't look right. All right, so that's it, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Mad Rabbit signing off. Adios.